thanks for tuning in to Storytime on AADL TV. My name is Lucy, and I'm so excited to be here with you this morning for some stories. Before we get started with our stories, let's warm up with a little song. Ready? I'm in the mood for stories. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for stories. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for stories. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Ready for some dancing? I'm in the mood for dancing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for dancing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for dancing. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Are you singing with me? Ready for some singing? I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for singing, singing along with you. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Thanks so much for singing with me if you were doing that. That was fun, and I am feeling more warmed up. I hope you are too. So now that we're feeling a little bit more warmed up and ready for stories, let's say hello to each other. Can I see your hands? Okay, let's get our beat. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Way up there! Hello! Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello down there on the floor. Hello. Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Speedy. Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. One more time. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as soft as we can. Hello. Are you whispering hello? Good job. All right. Now that we have said hello to each other, we have to figure out what kind of stories we're going to do today. So let me get my story box. I have that right here. Okay, ready for the story box song? What's inside the story box? The story box, the story box. What's inside the story box? The story box today. Let's see what's in here. Quite a surprise. That's in there? That looks like an owl. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Look at this. This is another owl. I sense a theme. One more thing in here. Wow. Oh. See that there? That's a tiny little owl. Because today we are going to do owl stories. All of the stories will be about owls. So, does anybody know what letter of the alphabet owl starts with? It's kind of a hard one. I'll give you a hint. It's a round letter like that. Let's grab our alphabet and we'll take a look. It is this letter right here in the very middle. O. Owl starts with O. All right, ready to sing this with me? I'll hold it up here. Let's sing together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Very good singing the alphabet. Thank you for doing that with me. Okay, the first owl story we are going to do is called Night Owl by Tony Yulee. And it starts with our little friend, Night Owl, in his little tree. Night Owl loved to stay up late. He waved goodbye to the sun. Bye, sun. And he hooted hello at the moon. Hoo hoo, hoo hoo. And then he looked all around his tree and he couldn't see Mommy Owl anywhere. Where did Mommy go? So Night Owl flew out of his tree and into the night. And he listened and he listened and he listened. And then he heard tap, 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 tap. He thought, oh, is that Mommy Owl making that sound? That sound is too short for Mommy Owl. And then he saw his friend Woodpecker pecking at a tree. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, thought little Night Owl, that's not Mommy. And so he flew on into the night, and he listened, and he listened, and then he heard, too, too. Is that Mommy Owl? Thought little Night Owl. That sounds kind of long to be Mommy Owl. And then he noticed the train going by. Too, too, went the train horn. That's not Mommy Owl. So little Night Owl flew off farther into the night, listening and listening, and then he heard a quiet sound. Is that Mommy Owl? Thought little owl. No, that sounds too high to be Mommy Owl. And then he saw his friend the cricket rubbing his wings together to make that sound. Oh, not Mommy Owl. So little Night Owl flew farther into the night, listening carefully, even more carefully, and then he heard a deep sound. Croak, croak. Is that Mommy Owl? Wondered little Night Owl. That sounds too low to be Mommy Owl. He flew over the pond and he saw his friend Mr. Toad. Croak, croak. That's not Mommy Owl. And then Night Owl heard a pitter-pat from the sky, and then a crash and a rumble. And it was raining, and there was thunder and lightning. Oh no, thought Night Owl, I better get back to my tree. So he flew back to his tree. He was so brave. He closed his eyes tight, and he listened as hard as he could. And then he heard, hoo hoo, hoo hoo, hoo hoo, hoo hoo. Is that? Could that be? Yay, it's the best sound of all. It's Mommy Owl. The end. Okay, we are going to do a song together. So can you put your hands out in front of you and then flip them over and sing with me? Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, bah! But do not let them in. Open, shut them, open, shut them to your shoulders. Fly, 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 higher, 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 high like owls in the sky. Falling, falling, slowly fall like raindrops to the ground. Quickly pick them up again and turn them round and round. Ready? Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. And slowly slow them down. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Very good job. You were singing with me. Okay, our next owl story is called Little Owl Says Goodnight. And this book does some really cool things. It's nighttime. Someone is hoo-hooing. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo? Could it be? It's Little Owl. She's saying goodnight to her friends. There she goes. First, she visits the old oak tree. Who is inside? Who's inside? Oh, the sleepy squirrels snuggling up to snooze. Good night, squirrels. Something fluffy peeks out from the bush. What is it? Ready to see what it is? Look at that. It's Mommy Rabbit and her little bunnies. Good night. Good night. Tweet, 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 tweet. Comes a noise from above in this tree. What could it be? Ready? It's a beautiful bird singing a lullaby. Good night. Stripy tails swing down from the trees. Who do they belong to? See these stripy tails up here? Whose tails are those? Let's take a look. It's the rustling raccoons hiding up high. Good night. Zzz. Where is that noisy snoring coming from? Let's see. It's a big bear cuddled up with her cub. Good night, big bear. Good night, little cub. White feathers glow bright in the reeds. Whose are they? Do you see these feathers right here? Who could they belong to? Ready? It's a duck and her dozing ducklings. Good night, duck. Good night, ducklings. It's time for Little Owl to go to sleep too. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Somebody calls. Who could it be? Who do you think is up in this tree? It's Little Owl's family waiting for Little Owl. Good night, little owls. We have an owl rhyme to do. I need your help counting these owls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 owls. They are hoot owls, and I have a little rhyme about them. If you want, you can keep a beat while we're doing the rhyme. 5 hoot owls sitting in a tree. One flew away. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's get our beat going. 4 hoot owls sitting in a tree. One flew away. Flap, 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 flap. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3. 3 hoot owls sitting in a tree. One flew away. How many do you see? 1, 2. 2 hoot owls sitting in a tree. One flew away. How many do you see? 1 hoot owl sitting in a tree. That owl flew away. And now there are none to see. Okay, I think maybe we have time for a silly song too. Did everyone bring their nose with them today? Do you have your nose at story time this morning? All right. Ready? I dropped my nose. Whoops! Pick it up, pick it up. I dropped my nose. Whoops! Pick it up, pick it up. I dropped my nose. Whoops! Pick it up, and put it back on my face. I dropped my ears. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. I dropped my ears. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. I dropped my ears. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. Put them back on my head. I dropped my eyes. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. I dropped my eyes. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. I dropped my eyes. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. And put them back on my face. Whew. Okay, now we are all back together. I have one more owl story to tell you. This story is called Little Hoot by Amy Rosenthal. And it is about a little owl named Little Hoot. And he lived up on a branch with his parents, and he was a happy, happy little owl. He liked going to school. He liked playing hide and seek with his forest friends. He even liked it when Mama said it was practicing time. Time to practice pondering, Little Hoot, she would say. Okay, now it's time to practice staring. Stare to the right. Stare to the left. Stare to the right. But there was one thing that Little Hoot did not like. Bedtime! Because when you are an owl, you have to stay up very, very late. And that is just the way it is. All my other friends get to go to bed so much earlier than I do, whined little Hoot. Why do I have to stay up so late and play? It's not fair. If you want to be a wise owl, you have to stay up late, said Papa Hoot. And besides, I don't give a hoot what time your friends go to bed. In this house, we go to bed late, late, late. Rules of the roost. Stay up for 1 more hour and play, and then you can go to bed, said Mama. 1 whole hour? Little Hoot boo-hooed. 1 whole hour, Mama Hoot cooed. So off he went, thinking, when I grow up, I'm going to let my kids go to bed as early as they want. And he played in the jungle gym, and he built a fort, and he jumped in some leaves, and he jumped on his bed. Can I stop playing now? Pleaded little Hoot. 10 more minutes, said Mama sternly. Don't ask me again. All right, said little Hoot, and off he went. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. There, he said, I played for 1 whole hour. Now can I go to bed? Yes, you can go to bed, but... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Little Hoot flew right into his bed. But wait, said Mama. What about a bedtime story? Wait, asked Papa. What about a glass of water? But it was too late. Little Hoot was already fast asleep. So they tucked in his feathers and they gave him a peck on the cheek. And the owl lived happily ever after. The end. Okay, we are at the end of our story time. So that means if you want, you can get up and dance. You can dance any way you want to, dance any way you please, dance any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Did you stop? Did you freeze? Okay, what else should we do? Should we fly like owls? Let's fly any way you want to, fly any way you please, fly any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Did you stop flying? Okay, what else could we do? We could hop. You can hop on 1 foot or 2. Ready? Hop any way you want to, hop any way you please, hop any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Okay, 1 more. Let's swim. Can you pretend you're swimming in the water? Ready? Swim any way you want to, swim any way you please, swim any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. All right, 1 more time. Let's dance really fast. Ready? Dance any way you want to, dance any way you please, dance any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Okay, great job. Thanks so much for joining me for story time today. Let's say goodbye. We'll wiggle, wiggle fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers, wave them all good